Hello everyone and welcome back to Day Trading Recap Day 34. So this week has been a little rough. I know compared to my weeks in the past it's been like better. The losses have been more minimized, but we want to see like some serious like profit gains off this. So really today we didn't trade. Looks like we took a trade here. We didn't. I just charted out the potential trade. Really what we're looking at on Nasdaq here, bias was bullish because Nasdaq didn't manipulate anything. But S&P did come out and take out these highs here. So, and we formed an SMT off that, which is good for shorts. But then this gets broken off price, pushing out and taking out both these draws up here, which is a little high for us. So it was kind of bad. But SMT was like all the way down here, so that was also pretty good for us to take out these lows here. Because S&P took out lows here and here. And Nasdaq, what we had here was we get our break, then we retrace, but off of this, we break structure back to the upside, so that normally isn't something good to trade with. Then after that, you want to wait for another break and then another retracement, which we get our break, but we just about don't get the retracement. We missed it by about like 1 pip. Jeez, yeah, because we wanted price to either hit equilibrium, tap into the order block, tap into the breaker. We don't do really any of that. So it was really annoying for us to try to take a trade here. If we wanted to take a trade, it would have been off this candle right here. I really was tempted to enter right here, but that wouldn't follow my plan. That would just be an emotional entry. But yeah, really, this was the trade that we had here. And yeah, this was like the only trade to take on Nasdaq. I mean, not only, you could have also taken longs, so just not like after you had after price has already made its move for the day. You shouldn't try to go and be like, oh yeah, I missed this trade. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna break a structure, retracement. Yeah, I'm just gonna take longs off this, and we're gonna just take profit at these highs up here, because this like it happened. It doesn't happen all the time though, so it's not something to safely take a trade off of. Because most of the time, market will make a big move. It'll either continue it, or it'll actually reverse and push price higher. And plus, then from here, you're on the markets for another hour. But yeah, this was definitely a trade to take. Honestly, this is a 30-minute low and this is an hourly low. So if you want to do targets here, you're gonna have to target here and then what? No, you'd probably want to close your first partial here, or maybe just take profit right here. Yeah, because S&P already took out draws. Because the S&P 500 was really, well, yeah, was our leading index for the day. And S&P 500 did actually give us our entry because we get our break of structure off this leg down. Then we retrace into the fair value gap, and we don't quite hit the order block. But fair value gap, we hit that. That's good. Push out of that. Yo, what was that? I swear I just heard something like fluttering around in my room. Okay, anyways, after this we get a push out of that, move down here, enter right here, stops above this high, or the fair value gap over there. Um, to be fair, like you'd want to hold partials down to here because price likely it's not going to reverse after just taking out the 30-minute lows. It probably would want to wait until it takes out these lows here. These are just hourly lows. These are Asian lows. Yeah, price probably would want to take out these, and like also because Nasdaq hasn't taken out any lows, chances are price would want to go lower and take out all those hourly lows on S&P 500. So really, first profits here, take seconds here, and honestly, to be honest, you're probably full closing here. But yeah, this is like literally S&P 500 gave us our move, Nasdaq didn't. That's all there was for today. No trades. But yeah, like I was saying, this week has not been the best for us because we pretty much were break even on Monday. We're down like $50. It's not that big of a deal. Pretty much because the second trade is always lower risk than the first one, just so you can actually make more profits off the first trade. Um, yeah, bro, but like, I really wanted to take this because I like, I wasn't that confident market would make this move higher. I was thinking like, okay, we're probably gonna push higher, take out these highs up here, then it's gonna become a rip up, and then we're gonna trade untargeted 5 minute lows. But then we start actually seeing reactions off of these points. Then it looks pretty good, and then we get our trades. So yeah, really just unfortunate today. I mean, if you were to just ignore the fact that price broke and just were to trade off this order block right here. Well, I mean, kind of depends. You get equilibrium off of this. No, you don't. Okay, so really it would be your first entry would be here. And then, yeah, right above the order block. Or honestly, might as well just put it all the way up here. And then you would go and target these lows all the way down here. Ugh, jeez. Honestly, you'd probably close partials here, then target these lows. But jeez, bro, this is just not unfortunate. It's unfortunate today. But yeah, hopefully we can take a win tomorrow. Be profitable in the week. I just like need to be like when I'm trading because when I took those two losses, like the first loss I took this week on Monday was like stupid. I traded off of S&P 500's confirmation. Which if you're gonna do that, you might as well just trade on the S&P 500. Just trade both pairs. Which would have worked if you traded today. If you were trading both pairs, you could have taken the trade on S&P 500. Then you would have taken a winner. But like, uh, yeah, well, just hopefully we can take a winning trade tomorrow. Should have taken a win yesterday, but we got emotional, so that's annoying. But yeah, anyways, that's probably it for today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more trading recaps. Leave a comment down below if you need help with anything trading related, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day trading recap day 35.